one of the programs that's part of the Down East Maine missions. It's called Neighbors Helping Neighbors. It's a community housing program in which we repair and rehab homes for elderly, low-income, and disabled residents in Washington County. It's a wonderful group of youth and adults from Hudson, Massachusetts, and from Wesley United Methodist Church in Concord, New Hampshire.
Right now we're cleaning up the debris that we took off from the house. We actually knocked it off onto her plants, and now we cleaned all that up and we put it into a pile, but we didn't have the trailer here. So we came, and now me and Grant are picking up all the debris and putting it in the trailer so we can take it to the dump.
We keep each other going, and there are the morale boosters and those that keep us from making mistakes and correcting the mistakes that I just did, John. I'm so sorry. And with a good spirit, they still let me back on the roof, right? And so, yes, I am learning from it, and I'm learning that certain parts of my body are like sore. It's my first roofing job. It's exciting.
We're at the home of a single widowed woman who did not have the means to fix her leaky roof, and we're repairing the roof.
How I feel about it, I can't express the gratitude of how I feel about it. I think this is a wonderful thing you're doing. It truly is. And they're doing a beautiful job.
Yesterday, the day before yesterday, we're replacing the roof on this large trailer. A couple of people have had roofing experience. Most of them are rookies, but they've all learned new cool things, and they've been having a ball. Actually, I've been talking to them, and at least one person said that this was more fun than a vacation with her family.
We all came from the church on the Cape in Cape Porpoise to lend a hand to this beautiful ministry. We are making a shabby old place turn beautiful. And we've got ground squirrels that are painting on the porch here, and we've got people painting screens and just trim, and it is turning beautiful. Rebuilding the deck. Well, yes, that was a challenge, and fortunately they had all the materials we needed, and we were able to convert those materials into a very serviceable deck.
As part of helping you understand the mission for Jesus Christ here in Down East Maine, we've invited some people that are participating this week to share some of their thoughts with you.
Well, it's kind of interesting because it's been, for me, mostly carpentry and painting and the like. But the real meaning, in fact, was when we did meet with the workers last night. There was a lot of energy in the sermon. They certainly understood what was going on, and I didn't understand Spanish, but I got the general idea of it, and I know that he did well.
I translated for Betty Palmer, and so that she could understand everything that the migrant workers were saying or Reverend Santos was saying.
Being at the camp, watching them accept Christ, hearing the preacher, trying to understand Spanish, and seeing the goodness and the beauty in these people who work so hard just to sustain themselves throughout a year.
This is my first year coming over here, and I'm happy and that I met those people working at the camps, because every night we go to the camps and we bring them blankets, personal care, and I feel good because we just don't bring them personal cares, we also bring them the Word of God, and that was make me happy because they enjoy the service when we sing, when they hear the minister preaching, and it's very good. I'm glad to do that.
And I know there are a lot of people who like to go overseas to help in the third world, but you need not look any further than Eastern Maine to find the third world. It was a challenging and wonderful experience.
It's just so much fun. I have a lot of fun, and I like doing this type of work because it makes me feel good and knowing that I'm helping somebody.
It makes me feel good because we're helping people, and the people who come to help and work on more mission work will get to stay in a nice house.
This morning when we went to the thrift store to report for duty, there was a humongous bucket of blueberries that had been left by a migrant family, Texas migrant family, for the volunteers.
And we are understanding, given the number of buckets like this that are picked each day, that was a very, very significant gift. And not only that, but the night before, this same family had done the same. So it was a matter of their giving all that they had to us to say thank you for what they have received. I think that says two things. It says to me, yes, you did bring something with you. And secondly, it says about them, what gracious and generous and hospitable people we've had a chance to work with.
As we close this tour, we realize it has not given you all the information that you need. But we celebrate that people hear the call to boldly proclaim the Word of God and the love of God to everyone, and that groups have come from near and far to be the living Word with their hands and their feet. The people have brought their gifts, from the smallest to the largest. They're equally accepted. Anything that you have to share, God is calling you into this purpose in Down East Maine Missions.